Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Network 216 exclusive. I am Tyler Johnson, joined by my partner in crime, Zach DeFranco. Zach, how we doing, man?
Doing good, man. Just got off work, hopping on and talk some Browns football. Nothing better.
Oh, there's never anything better than that, except maybe talking Ohio State football. And
Yes,
today we
sir.
actually have the opportunity to do a little bit of both. Before we get to today's guest, just a reminder, guys, if you are brand new to Network 216, we ask that you drop a like on today's video, help that YouTube algorithm grow, which helps Network 216 grow. But also be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are brand new around here. One of the benefits we have as we have a new membership program is being able to view content a day before we release it. So just keep that in mind with various exclusive interviews we're going to have, Jacob Roach's film reviews that we're going to have on draft prospects. So a great reason to become a member. Again, that's only $2.99 a month. But we're going to get to today's guest. We are joined by former Ohio State Buckeye and now member of your Cleveland Browns, Tanner McCalister. Tanner, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. Appreciate y'all for having me on.
Yeah, anytime. It's our pleasure. It's our pleasure. The first thing we really want to get to, first off, congratulations on becoming a member of the Cleveland Browns. We're so pumped to have you here, and you'll learn quickly that you're not going to find a better fan base than Cleveland. Diehard
Right.
fans that love their football team, but you also had the opportunity to play for our favorite college team, the Ohio State Buckeyes, and just tell us what you're going to miss most about playing for Ohio State and for that program.
Right. I mean, I think you hit the hammer on the nail, man. Obviously, the fan base at Ohio State is second to none when it comes to college football. So, just looking up every Saturday, seeing 105, 110,000. I mean, consistently every week, no matter who you're playing. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You can't get enough of that. So, I'm definitely gonna miss that. And I think the most important thing I'm gonna miss is the brotherhood. I came as a transfer and really built relationships pretty quick with the guys on the team, man. And just kind of bought into the program, man. Bought into being a Buckeye. Obviously, I mean, you guys know, it's a lot of pride, a lot of tradition that comes with putting that O on your chest. So, definitely gonna miss that brotherhood, that fellowship with those guys, man. But obviously taking that to Cleveland, where I'm sure the fan base and everything is the exact same, if not better. So I'm excited.
Yeah, we're like I said, we're pumped to have you here, and we always like to ask draft prospects this question because the process is different for everyone. But what has this NFL draft process been like for you personally?
Right. No, I mean, I've definitely enjoyed it. Obviously, some ups and downs, man. Um, you know, Number one, not getting the combine invite. That was. I played a lot of football in college. That's something that every player wants. So knew I had to give my all at the pro day, and I had a great pro day at Ohio State. Obviously, everybody was there for all the players we had. So that definitely was a good day for myself. And then even going into the draft, obviously hoping to get drafted, and ended up being a priority free agent. But even that process was, pretty stressful, obviously, on the player. Just not only, waiting to hear your name called and not hearing it, but, taking all the phone calls from the different teams, trying to figure out what situation is best for you, trying to
Mhm.
figure out what situation gives you the best opportunity to, achieve your goals and do what you want to do, and play football for an NFL team. So it's definitely been stressful, but I mean, I've taken it all with a great heart, man. I've honestly enjoyed it. And I'm ready to finally play some football again, man. That's obviously what we all here to do. So I'm ready to do that again.
So, segue into that, like you said, you wanted to find the best situation for you. So, how does it feel being picked up by a Browns team who they went Buckeye heavy this year? And as Browns fans,
Right.
we're all super excited about that. So now you get to pair up with all your former teammates, stuff like that. Was that a big like reason why you might have chose Cleveland?
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, obviously the familiarity.
Mhm.
You guys got Dewan and Luke, two of our old linemen from last year. So, great players. You guys are gonna see that. And then, we also end up, I was actually texting Ronnie throughout the process, Ronnie Hickman. So, and we both kind of like, the Browns,
Mhm.
situation seems pretty good, and we both ended up there. So I was happy about that as well. Just having familiarity, and then AJ Green, who's a corner. Obviously I played
Mhm.
at Oklahoma State before I went to
Yeah.
Ohio State. AJ Green was our starting corner, when I was there. So that's one of my brothers as well. So I mean, it's guys on that team all over. Denzel Ward texted both me and Ronnie. Was just happy to have some more Buckeyes on the team. So that was cool. A player that you always kind of look up to. He's obviously a great NFL corner, had a great career and still going. So just having those guys on the team is definitely going to ease the transition and allow me to learn from those guys, really soak up the information from Denzel and AJ Green and those guys. So I'm really looking forward to getting out there next week.
And Tanner, what do you think will be the biggest transition when you're going from Jim Knowles' defense to an NFL style defense? Now, there's always a big transition going from college to the NFL, and Jim
Right.
Knowles is one of the best defensive coordinators in college football. You know that from your time at Oklahoma State and even your
Right.
time at Ohio State. But what's going to be the biggest transition for you going from college to the NFL?
Yep. I think number one is probably gonna be just the terminology. As I was taking Zooms and visiting with different teams, going, obviously we're doing film review, and I like to look at myself as a high Q football player. So learning concepts is not really that hard, but just when you're in college, you may get a call as just one name. NFL they may call something. One play may have four different words in it. So just something I'm just gonna have to study, continue to nail down. But I think that might be the toughest thing, just some of the terminology that the NFL coaches use, and obviously the different rules that are in the league now. I think for me, being a DB, being a safety, more of a nickel type player, you can't contact after five. Those are just little nuances in the game I'm gonna have to learn. I'm gonna have to adjust to, and that's when I'll lean on guys like AJ and Denzel to kind of teach me different techniques. Obviously, the coaching staff as well, just different techniques so I can excel at a high level. But just the different nuances from college to the league, even the hash rules, where the hashes are versus in college and the NFL. So this is gonna be little things I'm gonna have to learn. But like I said, I'm looking forward to leaning on those guys on the team. So.
Yeah, and Jim Knowles said that you are a professional at what you do, and he praised how you can cover all over the field and the nickel in the slot. So, first of all, what kind of praise? What does that mean to have a praise from such a great defensive coordinator? And
Oh
also,
yeah,
how do you think that's going to transition to a Jim Schwartz led defense now?
right. I mean, Coach Knowles, obviously, he's seen me since, he saw me since I was 17,
Mm-hmm.
all the way up till now being 23. So, I mean, he's seen me grow. I wasn't always like that. Obviously, came in as a corner, was always a stronger guy, ended up transitioning to like the safety nickel role in his defense, which was very important. And he's taught me a lot about football, man. Coach Knowles is really enhanced my football IQ. That's why, I decided to follow him to Ohio State. But, I got a lot of respect for him as well, as a coach and honestly as a person as well. So, and then we've kind of grown into that, man. I remember coming in, he was, MFing me in practice, all that. So I went through that whole phase, but a lot of respect for him. And as I transition, I really think that, the things that he taught me and the things that he, forced me to do really is going to transition, man. I mean, he put me in some tough situations. Any football player knows, man, covering the slot is not, easy deal to do. And, it could be, 4th and 3, 3rd and 3, man, he's trusting, man. Ted's going to be able to cover me, and you win some, you lose some. But just for him having that trust in me my whole career, man, allowing me to make some of those plays, allowing me to put some of that stuff on film. I think that'll transition really, really well. And like I said, man, learning from, AJ Green, Denzel, learning from those guys is going to help as well. But he definitely prepared me to be an NFL defensive back for sure.
And Tanner, what type of player in person are the Cleveland Browns getting in Tanner McCalister?
Right, no doubt. I mean, definitely getting a competitor, man. Man, you can ask anybody on that team, man. I'm gonna compete, and I'm gonna let you know I'm competing. So it's gonna be fun, man. Practices are gonna be fun. I'm coming in to make plays, coming in to try to make a difference, whether that's on special teams, whether that's at defensive back, man. Wherever you need me, I feel like I have the ability, the athleticism to do it, and also and the IQ to do it as well. So. And like you said, Coach Knowles said, man, I look at myself as a professional as well, man. Whatever I'm doing, I want to try to be the best at what I'm doing. So, and that's in the film room, that's nutrition, that's on the field. So that's what they're getting, man. I think as I had the conversations with the new safeties coach, Coach Banda, that's what we talked about, man. We talked about being a professional, coming in, obviously as a rookie, but coming as a rookie and really bringing a different perspective to the room. And just like I said, continue to learn off those guys, man. That's gonna be important for me to learn off those guys that's already there, that's already doing what I'm about to do. So, definitely looking forward to that. But man, they getting a competitor, they getting a versatile defensive back. They can do a lot of different things in the backfield, man. You can ask me to play nickel, safety, and like I said, I came in as a corner, so I like to say there's not much I can't do on the field, just with a little bit of teaching and learning. So that's definitely what they're getting.
And one last question here for you. What is the one part of your game that you're really trying to improve this offseason as you head to the NFL?
Right. I'd probably say, man, being violent and physical every play. I probably say that. I mean, you can watch my tape and you'll see me snatching guys' legs off and, having some big hits, but really doing that, every time I step on the field, man, I want to make that a mentality, man, not just, here and there. I want to make that a mentality, being aggressive on the perimeter, whether that's, holding the edge, allow my other guys, my teammates to make the tackle or making a tackle myself, man, being consistent. And obviously, tightening up in coverage, things like that, but really bringing that dog, that physical mentality every single play. That's what I'm working on.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Well, Tanner, we really appreciate you joining us today. Like I said, we're pumped to have you a member of the Cleveland Browns. And anytime, I know I speak for Zach here, but anytime we can get more Buckeyes on this roster, man, we get so pumped about it. Because I love Donovan Peoples-Jones. I really do. I want Buckeyes. So, thank you.
He's definitely a good player, but you got a big wave of him this year. So we're excited as well.
Exactly. Well, again, thank you so much for joining us. We hope to catch up with you at training camp again this year, but thank you so much for your time.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
And Zach, as we wrap things up, obviously can't help, you're going to be rooting for him all the way. I mean, this is a guy that I'm so pumped to have as a member of the Browns. We watched him at Ohio State. Just some final takeaways as we wrap this up.
Definitely like one of those players that you need on your roster. Good mentality, always going to play hard. And you can never have enough good DBs either. And I think that shows in a Jim Schwartz defense too. So that definitely pumped to have him on our roster. And I hope it all goes well for him.
Yeah, I do too, man. Like, again, he went from Oklahoma State to Ohio State, had a really good year at Ohio State. I agree with him. Like, I am shocked that he was not invited to the Combine. He absolutely deserved it. But you know what? There's guys like this that doesn't happen to, and they have that chip on their shoulder, and they're going to take that to the next level. So absolutely pumped for him. I can't wait to see him step on the field as a member of the Cleveland Browns. As we're wrapping this up, guys, just a reminder, drop a like on today's video. We really would appreciate that support. Subscribe if you're brand new to Network 216. We can't wait to talk to you guys all again soon. And go Browns, baby.
Go Browns.